tell you just how pretty it is. Today I'm going to show you how to take nasty road grind, probably got a little bit of plastic dip on it where you plastic dip your car, blah 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 blah, exhaust tips into from grimy to shiny without actually metal polish. So let's get started. Material list. So first off, you're going to be doing tons and tons of sanding. Wet sanding. So you need a way of keeping it wet. Now this is water with just a tidbit of soap in it. The reason I put the soap in is it helps lubricate the motion of sanding, so the sandpaper won't be sticking, won't be cutting grooves as much, blah 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 blah. So first off, 800. Now the 800 I'm only going to spot. High carbon buildups after I take my clicker knife. You can use any kind of blade. It can be a plastic blade, it could be whatever you want, but the point is you're going to have to scrape off some of that carbon, the real thick carbon buildup. So I just use my clicker knife. Then I'll use 800 to knock down any kind of scratch marks that I put in there. Go over it with 1000 just to start working it into really fine sandpaper. And then 1500, again working it finer. And then this is where the cool ones come in. We have 2000, 3000, and 4000 sand pads. These are little foam pads. Really like these because you can just boom and work it, and it's great. It works, and it actually works extremely well, and they last forever. I've had these for a while. I bought them at 66 Auto Color up in Joplin, and there is no and. Huh. I guess that's it. So the first thing you need to address is what's in the way. For me, the whole rear bumper's in the way. The exhaust tips sit pretty close, and it's real hard to get your hand up towards the top edge. And that's why this exhaust tip right here is clean to right there, is because I can't get any further back with the bumper in the way and be paying the car. The bumper's off. So I decided to take the opportunity to go ahead and shine them up before I put the bumper back on. Alright, your first step, you want to get all this high carbon buildup off. And for me, the other tip came, I mean, it was covered. This one's only got it right on the inside lip and probably covered most of this right here. So what I do, this is for me the tedious part. Especially when you get water on it, you'll start seeing where all that carbon crap is built up. I use this. Oh, and I will mute the sound from this because this is killer on the ears. Now when you get to this part, I've got the majority of the real thick stuff off. You can opt to use like a Scotch-Brite pad and go ahead and scrape the rest of it off. Just see what actually will come off. Yeah, see, all that's going to come off pretty good. It's already starting to look better, but there's tons and tons of cut marks in it, and there's still nicks and stuff around here where rocks have hit it. Next up, grab your 800. In this case, I fold it in half just so I can get up in here real good. This is pretty much primarily where you're going to use your 800 grit, is up in here. Try to fill out some of this area that's got a lot of damage. I've got a nick right here I'm going to try to sand out, and some marks over on this side, and a lot of marks around this tip area that I'm going to go ahead and try to sand out, and I'll do that with the 800. I'm going to go ahead and clean it after every coat so you can see the difference. And you can see there's, I think you can see in that camera, you can definitely see it with the naked eye, that there's tons and tons of sand marks in it. So to get those out, your next step is to take 1000 grit You just fold it, tear it, and here you go, you got a piece. Now with this, it's gonna be fun getting around here, but I'm gonna start off by showing you how easy it is to get the majority of the spot. So you wet it down, wet your sandpaper down, and go in one direction. So what I'm doing is mainly coming up to the front, worrying about the 800 grit marks, making sure all those are out, and then going through, making sure the rest of the tip looks good. Alright, like I said, I clean it up for you after everything, so you can start seeing as it moves, or as the metal starts to shine up. Like even now, like it's really nice, but with 1000 grit, a lot of dust and stuff's gonna stick into it. It won't be too bad, but heck, we're here. The point is, everything's exposed. I'm here, do it right, or semi-right, I guess. I hate using metal polish, so I'm not using metal polish. So, 1500. Oh yeah, it's starting to get there. Yep. Now, first foam pad, which is the 2000. Now the foam pads are awesome. Makes it so much easier. You just spray that down, shoot the pad. And I like to go ahead and do the front first. And what's good about these, you just grab the edge of the front. You see, I mean, a lot of people would stop there at 2000. But it doesn't take that much longer to go ahead and jump up and do it 2 more times. You can see just how pretty it is. It's nice looking. I think that's a mirror finish. Alright, so that's basically it. And I'll be the first to tell you that, like, this isn't going to look as good as, say, if you polished it up with a buffer or even by hand. But if I would have used metal polish on the way the tip was before, it wouldn't look this good. So you can combine the two, like go up to, I'd only go up to probably 2000 grit, and then polish it up with the 4000 grit pad with the metal polish, and that thing would be a mirror finish. With that said, you've got a couple options here. I may come back at some point and maybe clean these up again and hit it with some metal polish just to show you what it looks like, but for now, I'm blabbing on too much, and I need to get back to putting this car together, so I'll see you later.
Well, folks, it's time to kick it old school.